I believe that the time is coming for Turbo. Why is that? It's because I do think that during the peak of this bull run, Turbo could hypothetically go to the price of 10 cents. And of course, this isn't a guarantee nor financial advice. But why is that? It's because I think that Turbo represents a very special meme coin. You know, it's very amazing, even despite its relative up-and-coming status. You know, there's over 30,000 holders as of right now, which I think is very impressive. Now, it's nothing compared to something like a SHIB or a Doge. I understand that. But again, right, when you consider the early stage that Turbo is in, this is very amazing. Also on top of that, it has great exposure, listed in over 10 exchanges. So I think that's insane, because for a meme coin to gain a lot of adoption, you know, to gain a lot of fans, a lot of hype, it needs a lot of good exposure. I mean, you got to think about this, right? Why did something like SHIB and Doge reach the great heights that it did back in 2021? It's because it was listed in a lot of exchanges. Many people knew about it. Many people FOMOed into it. Many people started to believe in it because they actually knew what it was. People can't, you know, believe in a project that they don't know exists. So when it comes to Turbo, man, it's very amazing in that aspect. Now, let's not forget, right? Turbo, it's a meme coin created by AI, which is just, I get it, somewhat of a marketing gimmick, people would argue. But hey, you know what? AI has a lot of hype as of right now. So what better way to tap into that than making a meme coin that's created by AI? Now, some people out there, they may think I'm AI, but come on, man. Caralho. You think an AI has teeth this fantastic? Look at that. Caralho. You think an AI is left-handed like me? You think an AI can speak Portuguese like me? Tudo bem? Segurança, durabilidade, desempenho, qualidade? I mean, come on, dude. I'm not AI. But besides that point, right? Some people out there, they may think, hey, man, when do I know is the peak of the bull run when it comes to Turbo? You know, when do we know is the exact peak? Now, here's the thing. It's impossible to predict the exact peak. But here's the thing. I have a price target, which is 10 cents. Reaches 10 cents. At that point, I'm all good, man. I'm out at that point. Because here's the thing. Some people out there, they want Turbo to go to the price of 50 cents a dollar. Yeah, sure, people out there, they have crazy predictions. But here's the thing. Sometimes enough is enough. At least that's the way I view it. If it reaches my price target, I'm all good, man. You know, I'm not going to stick around and then wait for it to go to a peak that may not even reach that, and then let's say it dumps. Come on, dude. I'm not into that. Think about this. You take a look at the great Mark Cuban, right? Mark Cuban, when he sold Broadcast.com, and you can actually research this, he got paid in Yahoo stock. He sold his Yahoo stock, right? So basically, he exited. And when he exited out from his Yahoo positions, it wasn't the peak. But guess what? He was a billionaire at that point. Enough is enough. Now, what happened not long after that? The price of Yahoo stock, it tanked. So imagine if Mark Cuban kept saying, yeah, dude, it could go a little bit higher, it could go a little bit higher. Then one day it doesn't go higher, it goes down. That's it. You lose your billionaire status. Not worth it, in my opinion. So if Turbo goes to the price of 10 cents, I'm all good, man. That's good enough for me. You know, I don't need it to go to 50 cents. I don't need it to go to the price of $1. I'm good with 10 cents. You know, even 20 cents, I don't need it to go to that. Even though it could, I'm good with 10 cents. So yeah, I think people sometimes they need to understand that enough is enough. I remember one time I went to a Korean barbecue, all you can eat. I eat so much that I ended up, vomiting. Because why? I didn't understand what enough was enough. I was like, hey man, I need to make this worth it. I kept eating more and more. And then guess what? Ended up with a bad bellyache, stomach ache, whatever you want to call it. Ended up vomiting in the parking lot in front of the Korean barbecue. And it was kind of embarrassing, to be honest. I mean, the waiters went out and they were like, hey man, are you okay? But yeah, sometimes enough is enough. At least that's the way I view it. Ended up having to walk across the street to 7-Eleven and cooling down. But yeah, besides that point. And when is the peak of the bull run, right? Historically speaking, usually for altcoins, it does happen anywhere between 6 to 18 months after a Bitcoin halving event. The Bitcoin halving event, of course, did happen back in April. So that right there, historically speaking, is the worst case scenario, October of 2025, which may seem like a long time. But hey, if I have more time to accumulate Turbo, why not? And now it could happen sooner, which would, of course, be October of this year. But hey, you know what? The time frame, no matter what it is, it's fine by me. Peaks early, great. Peaks a lot later, that's even better, right? Because I have more time to dollar cost average. But yeah, besides that point, 10 cents isn't insane. At that point, market cap, considering current circulating supply, would be around $6.4 billion. Let's say it's $6.5 billion for simplicity's sake. But this isn't insane. We've seen something like SHIB go to around $40 billion. We've seen Doge go to around $88 billion in market cap. This isn't crazy for a meme coin, in my opinion. Bitcoin hasn't reached the price of $100,000. Once it does that, and it reaches, let's say, even $150,000, people, they start taking profits and they want gains again, they start flowing that into relatively smaller projects and meme coins, man, it's going to look insane. Not only for Turbo, but I think for other meme coins and other altcoins as well. Anyway I view it, I think that Turbo at the price of 10 cents wouldn't surprise me whatsoever. I think it's that special. I think it's that amazing. And make sure to subscribe if you gain value from this video. I'd greatly appreciate it. And also on top of that, make sure to check out this very fantastic video. I think you all would really love it. It's been Lee the Captain, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace. Bye.